Hey Glam Beauties, welcome back to my channel, Madam CJ Ma'am Glam, and I'm here to bring you 2 additional fragrances from my fall fragrance haul number 2. Now, before we get started, I would like to say hello to all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining the Ma'am Glam squad. So without further ado, let's get started with this here fragrance haul. Now, the first one I have is Dolce & Gabbana La Princess number 14. Now, I was so impressed with number 3, I decided after doing some research on Dolce & Gabbana other fragrances, I seen that this was a complete anthology fragrance line here. So I'm contemplating on purchasing the majority of them. You know, there are female and male fragrances in this here anthology line. Now, I may only collect just a couple of them, or I don't recall if any of them are unisex. But so far, I'm enjoying the 2 that I have. So let's get started with the notes that are in this here gorgeous beauty here. Now, let's see. She starts out with amberette seed, pink pepper. Her middle note is orris root, bright hibiscus, rose, and blue iris. Her base note is white musk, patchouli, oriental, and woody notes. Now let me spray her. I've worn her, but it's been a while, so I really can't describe to you how she smells on my skin. And I said that I was gonna start jotting down notes, but that slipped my mind. Oh boy. Let's see how she's smelling. I do know that I love the way she smelled on my skin, and she's long lasting as well. Okay, let's see what we're picking up here. We're definitely picking up the iris because she's very powdery. Very powdery. Love it. She's very, very nice to the nose. The rose is coming through. The rose is very light, delicate. I love that. It's not, you know, so prominent. I love that. That is just very nice and delicate. Let's see. Now, as far as the patchouli, it's not really dominant right now, but on my skin, I remember I can smell the patchouli on my skin. She's smelling a little spicy now to the nose. Very lovely, very nice. She's definitely one of the lighter ones. Number 3 is much more fruitier, fruity floral. She's a floral to me, powdery floral, but so nice. This is a very nice. Now, on my skin, I must say, let me put a little on my skin because I remember her having a citrus scent to it. And let me just, let's see what we can do here. But anyway, yeah, I was very shocked to see that there was a whole line, you know, and I'm assuming, I guess number 3 was the most popular one because that's the one that's in the discount stores. I've never seen any of these here, so, you know, like I said, by me doing my research, I started reading some notes, and it was some interesting notes, you know, in some of these here bottles here. Some that, yeah, I would go for, some that, you know, I just leave there. But I was very impressed with this one here. So let me see how she smells on my skin. Yes, very clean. Very clean, powdery. And she has a, let me see. A very citrusy undertone. That's what I like about this one here. And I'm assuming that's why she lasted so long on my skin, because it was that fresh floral citrusy scent that I really did enjoy. And if I'm not mistaken, I know she lasts well over 6 hours, that's for sure. So I'm really impressed about that. Let me see how She's still smelling very powdery. You know, to me, that vintage-like powdery scent that's in most fragrances. I love this here. It smells really, really nice on this here strip. I'm not picking up any musk or anything on the strip. Let me smell my post point again. She's light, and I'm kind of picking up something kind of sugary as well. A sugary scent. I normally, pink pepper is in there, and I normally can pinpoint that pink pepper, but I'm not pinpointing it. Oh, but she's very nice. I am so glad to have her in my collection. So let's move on to this next one. Now this one here is the Floranirvana or Floranirvana. I think it's Norvina. I have, which I only thought that they had 4 of them. But when I went into a discount store, and I was getting ready to leave, and I happened to see this different box, and I seen Floranirvana on there, and when I picked it up, it had Nectar Bloom. And I'm like, wait a minute, do I have that? But this box does not seem familiar. And y'all, I went and looked it up. I could not find anything on it. I even went to the website, and they did not have this particular one in here. But let me tell you, I am so happy. If y'all see this out here, of course you know they're $12.99. If you see it out there, pick this one up. Now, I was supposed to stop by Sephora once I purchased this here to go get a sample of a Nectar Bomb. But let's get back to the discount store. So, you know, I didn't like the way it was taped. It did, but then at the same time, it didn't look like, you know, it had been purchased. But, you know, it's just how the tape was on there. So I had asked the associate to open it up so I could make sure that the fluid was still in there. And she kept saying, well, you know, it hasn't been open, or, you know, well, whatever, I'm getting ready to purchase this here. So before I walk out of the store, I want to make sure. So she opened it up, and when she pulled up the cap on it, the lid, she didn't even have to take the bottle out. I mean, that neroli, that orange note was just protruding out of that box. I didn't even have to take the cap out. I looked at it to make sure the fluid was at a nice level, and it is a brand new one, and I didn't even have to take out the cap. That fluid inside was coming out all in my face. Nothing but, like I said, the roly, you know, orangey, just gorgeous scent. And when I got her home, I did spray her, and I love this. And I was just so shocked that I could not find any information on her. What I can tell you is that, of course, she has some type of nectar in her. But this is a gorgeous. I thought the dupe for Flower Bomb was the bomb. But this one here is a gorgeous, fruity. And when I say fruity, I'm not talking about, you know, just very, how do I want to put it? She's not that explosive type of fruity. She's that mellow out type of fruity. She's very, to me, creamy. I love that. And it's just like, I just love the way this particular fragrance here smell. Now, I can say for now, and I've worn her on my skin, and y'all, she's just like the other ones. These here are some good dupes. Let me see. The name of the company is New Perfume, I think it is. They make some hell of a dupes. I'm not lying. They are doing the dupe family very well. This here is a gorgeous, gorgeous. See, with dupes like this here, make you not want to go spend all of that expensive money, you know, unless you just want to say, I have Nectar Bomb or I have Flower Bomb. Well, I'm not worried about those. That's why I have these here in my collection. but this one here is really nice, and I am so glad before I walked away from the perfume area that I looked down and I spotted this here gorgeous, beautiful fragrance here. And there was a couple of more fragrances there that that are not in the box, and I normally don't gravitate towards those, but I sprayed a couple of them on my postpoints, and y'all, those fragrances were smelling good, like what you normally have in your collection, but they lasted a long darn time. Hey, these here people that are making the dupes, they own their game. They want you to buy their fragrances. And for $12.99, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, I will be purchasing my $12.99 fragrances. That's for sure. Well, let me go on and spray her. Oh, boy. And I just, as I'm fanning this here out, I just love the semi-frosted looking bottle. Look like a beehive. But this is nice, y'all. This is gorgeous. I'm telling you, whenever you go out and get this here, you make sure you let me know how much you love this here, because this is some awesome fragrance here. This is a very lovely fragrance. This is nice. It's nice. It does not smell synthetic at all. As a matter of fact, I wonder, no, I'm not, because it kind of just a little smell like my good girl. Wow, this is really nice. It's like I'm picking up oh God, what? Jasmine? Yeah, it has to be a jasmine in this here fragrance as well. Oh, this is so nice, y'all. This is a sexy, affordable fragrance here. I love all of my fragrances by this here this company. Really nice, really nice. If I can remember, when I do go back to Sephora, I need to make sure I get a sample for the Nectar Bomb, and then also for Marc Jacobs Daisy et de Toilette, because I'm comparing my other one to my Perfume, which the concentration is totally different. Yeah, this is nice, y'all. This is a really, I'm picking up so much jasmine in this here. Oh, jasmine. And I know Neroli has to be in here. Some type of orange note. This is nice. This is very nice. And again, this is long lasting, 6+ hours. And don't spray it on your clothes, man. If you spray it on your clothes, hey, that's it. The next day is still on there. I know, because I've done it. This is a very nice fragrance. So, Glam Beauties, that is going to conclude my little 2 cents on 2 additional fragrances. So let me get on to my next video so I could make sure I have all of these ready for you when you see haul number 2. So don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And until next time, Glam Beauties, smooches. Bye bye.